Hello everyone, welcome back to the map of mathematics. In this video we are going to solve this nice and wonderful equation. In this question we have x square plus y square is equal to 2009, and here we find x plus y. And one thing you remember is that xy is positive integer. Okay, so here we find the values of x and y, or after that we find the sum of x plus y, and here we just consider the positive integer values. So first I will find the prime factors of 2009, and you know that the prime factors of 2009 is 7 times of 7 times of 41. Okay, and we will write this factorization as 7 square times of 41. Okay, so after that here we take x is equal to 7 times of a, and we take y is equal to 7 times of b. Okay, so here we take some temporary values of x and y, and after that here first we find the values of a and b, and after we find the values of x and y. So now here I can substitute the values of x and y in the given equation. So I will name this as equation number 1. So I will substitute the values of x and y in equation number 1, and we will obtain 7a square plus 7b square is equal to 2009. And here we write the separate squares on both of the terms, and we will get 7 square times of a square, plus here we get 7 square times b square, and we can write 2009 as 7 square plus 41. So 7 square times of 41, sorry, here we obtain 7 square on each of the side, so we will divide 7 square on each side. So in that form we can divide just 7 square on each side, and these 7 squares are gone, and finally we will obtain a square plus b square is equal to 41. Now students, you just see that here we have two numbers whose sum is 41. So you can find any numbers whose square is less than 41. You first find some numbers whose square is less than 41. So if I can check 1, so the square of 1 is 1, and which is less than 41. Similarly, the square of 2 is 4, and it is also less than 41. The square of 3 is 9, it is less than 41. The square of positive integer 4 is 16, and which is less than 41. And the square of 5 is 25, which is also less than 41. The square of 6 is 36, is less than 41, and the square of 7 is 49, so it is greater than 41. I cannot consider. I can just find some numbers whose squares, some positive integers whose squares are less than 41. So these are whose numbers. Now we can just we can just check that how many numbers are exist in these numbers whose sum is 41. So if I can check that the sum of 16 and 25. Okay, if you can add 16 and 25, then it will becomes 41. After that I think so I cannot find any pair whose sum is 41. So if you can add 25 plus 36, it is greater than 41, and you can find you can add 25 plus 9, which is less than 41, and 9 plus 16, which is also less than 41. So 16 and 25 are two numbers whose sum is 41. So I can consider 16 and 25. Okay, so here I can write a square b square is equal to 16 or 25. You can just choose a square is equal to 16 or b square is equal to 16, or a square is equal to 25 or b square is equal to 25. There rises two cases here. You can also write this expression in this form, 25 into 16. So this is the value of a square, and when I will find the values of AB, so for AB we just take the square root on each side, so we will obtain the value of AB is 4 5 or 5 4. Okay, now we move towards the solution of our given question. So here you can see that x is equal to 7a and y is equal to 7b. So the values of x, y is equal to, when I can choose pair 4 5. Okay, here we have the value of a is 4 and the value of b is 5. So when we substitute it here, uh, so we will get the value of a is 28 and the value of b is 35. And when I can choose the pair 5 4, then I will find the value of x y is 35 and 28. So these are the values of x and y, and now our target is to find the value of x plus y. So now you just add these values, and here we can see that x plus y is equal to 35 plus 28, and it will become 63. So this is the our required final answer. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel for more exciting videos.